Hell of a thing. DA Fani Willis has spoken out for the first time about the allegations that she has an inappropriate office romance with one of the special prosecutors in the case where one of Donald Trump's cronies and criminal co-conspirators is alleged. Here's some of the background. Here's what she said.
She pushed back on the criticism over her appointment of Nathan Wade, one of 3 special counsels on the case.
I appointed 3 special counsel, as is my right to do. Paid them all the same hourly rate. They only attacked one.
Willis did not mention Wade by name nor deny an alleged affair, but claimed race is behind the scrutiny of Wade's appointment and that $650,000 in legal fees Wade has been paid so far is legitimate, despite critics who say both have allegedly benefited from the cash by taking lavish vacations together. In a statement, an attorney who represents Trump co-defendant Michael Roman denied race playing a role, writing, "If anybody doubts our claim that Nathan Wade is inexperienced, ask him how many RICO cases he has handled. Ask him how many felonies he has tried."
You saw the Fani Willis. You saw that deal?
At a campaign appearance Sunday in Iowa, Trump suggested Willis's alleged relationship as a conflict of interest, disqualifying the case. But Willis claims Trump and others have attacked her for being a black woman in power.
First thing they say, oh, she gonna play the race card now. But no, God, isn't it them who's playing the race card when they only question one?
I must highlight some realities here. Number one, I don't give a damn who she may have been, currently is in a relationship with. Makes absolutely no difference as to the rights of the client. Understand, let's keep the main thing the main thing. A grand jury, special purpose grand jury, state of Georgia, recommended indictment. A normative grand jury was then convened, recommended true bill, which led to the indictments that you see now. 2 juries, properly impaneled, affixed to the Georgia Constitution, all of the rights of the defendant have been adhered to, every single one of them. Additionally, the reality is this. There are 3 special prosecutors on this case. 3. 2 are white males. The 3rd is a black male. One of the allegations is that the black male is getting paid too much money to work the case, when the black male is getting paid the same exact amount of money as the 2 white male prosecutors on the case as well. Put up the picture full mass. DA Fani Willis, this is what happens when you try to prosecute a well-connected, well-regarded white male who happens to be the former president of the United States. Fulton County DA Fani Willis addressed the congregation at the historic Big Bethel AME Church. This is off of Auburn Avenue in Atlanta, with a message that highlighted her challenges and triumphs while being the county's first female DA. Willis addressed the appointment of Nathan Wade as a special prosecutor on the election interference case involving former President Donald Trump. Quote, once again, I appointed 3 special counsels, as is my right to do. But they only attacked one, Willis said. Willis explained much of the scrutiny she's faced after Wade's appointment is unfair and racially motivated. And they continue to say the word affair, affair, affair. She's not married. He's not married. But the terminology affair indicates something else is happening here other than, a possible, potential relationship, rumor thereof. Donald Trump tried to steal a whole country, okay? Donald Trump is on record cheating on his wife with an adult film star. Facts. The morality of the right did not get outraged about these things. They made him president of the United States. Donald Trump said he would just go up to a woman and grab her by the private parts because he's famous and he can do it, and they made him king, president for now. There's more. Quote, they only questioned one. Isn't it them playing the race card when they constantly think, I need someone from some other jurisdiction to tell me how to do a job I've been doing for 30 years, Willis said. She also expressed hurt, as many of her harshest critics are women. Quote, I never want to be a Marjorie Taylor Greene who has never met me, but has allowed her spirit to be filled with hate. Let's be very clear. When you assemble a team, everybody does not have the same strengths. That would be silly. If everyone had the exact same strength, that means everyone has the exact same weakness. You are correct to the naysayers. Mr. Wade does not have the same level of prosecutorial experience when it comes to RICO. Ms. Willis recently got her experience a few years ago in a major case that I actually opposed when she used the RICO Act to charge teachers. I opposed her publicly. It was the wrong move. Thankfully, many of those sentences got overturned and those teachers were summarily set free. Sometimes a person on a prosecutorial team, any legal team, is there to supervise, to edit, to cross T's, dot I's. It's your trusted confidant, the person you know at the end of the day, they're going to make sure every filing is proper, that every code is researched, and that every hour that is possible will be dedicated to this case. So they want to make it, once again, about things that are not the main thing. Just last week, one of the co-defendants in the high-profile election meddling case alleged that Willis and Wade have a secret, inappropriate relationship. Quote, I hired one white man, brilliant, and my friend, and a great lawyer, she said. I hired one black man, another great friend, another superstar, and a great lawyer. They only come after the black male. She does not deny that she's friends with some of the prosecutors. She hired some of her friends. Some of them she may have gone to school with, went to law school with. She has known them not only in a professional capacity, but in a personal capacity. These things are not abnormal. In the season of Supreme Court justices going to Dubai on the dime of individuals who have political interest before the court, and we're talking about a DA who has a personal relationship, possibly, with one of the prosecutors in the case. If we made this a thing, do you realize how many prosecutors would be kicked off of cases because of violation of an office policy? And that's what it is at the end of the day. There's no statutory issue here. There's no constitutional issue. What constitutional issue is violated here? None. What statutory dynamic? What Georgia law says this is illegal? None. The only dynamic that potentially has been violated is an office policy of the county. Sharon, thoughts here?
Well, I have a lot of them. And you're right to bring up all these other issues. It's a very incestuous business. If you're practicing law in a city like Atlanta or any city, you're a prosecutor, you better know everybody. I don't know whether the DA, Madam DA, is involved in a personal relationship with Nathan Wade, and I don't care, except that I hope she finds love, or if she's found it, good for her. But it hasn't affected her output in any way that we know. In fact, she seems to be winning a lot. But let me say this, if you want to start looking into extracurricular activities, okay, her story, if true, would be so boring compared to at least one or more of the defendants. It's ridiculous. He's not an employee. He's a freelance guy hired. The money is, you went over that. It might be on the low end. considering
It
all
is
the
actually.
defendants.
Yep.
It might be on the low end. You know what this thing requires, Dr. Richey, but I haven't heard any complaints about a workplace hostility, lost opportunities. Get out of here.
That's right.
Get out of here.
You made a great point, well stated. He's actually taking all of the attorneys, frankly, that are special prosecutors here. They are taking a discount. Normally, you would charge between $500 to $1,000 at their caliber of profession and also the caliber of case. They're capped at $250 per hour. They volunteer for that. I guarantee you, every attorney is not going to jump up and say, hey, pick me. I would love to be in the middle of all of this chaos for $250 an hour. Not when you are already a $500 plus attorney. And you could avoid what's happening now, okay? All right, just want to set the record straight. We will bring updates as they develop, court case pending.